best showcased in transition. So we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Mobley. Christie is out there with Smart. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Bagley in at the 4 spot. Now here's Conley. Here's the pass to McDaniels. Conley kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Let's go. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Smart with the ball. Inside. Kicks it out to Covington. Outside, Smart puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Conley. The 3 drills it from outside.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Passes it to Smart. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Feeds it to Mobley. Knocked away. It's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now the Timberwolves with it. And here is Conley. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Over in the corner, Randall. Over Bagley. Randall no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Rudy Gobert. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Azubuike's checked in, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Christie. Stolen by LeVert. Now here's Covington. McDaniels defending. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Minnesota in the lead. Conley kicks to Edwards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Randall. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Gobert down low. Mobley's there.
I'll tell you this, Evan Mobley is changing as many shots as anyone right now.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. Torrey Craig comes in for McDaniels. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley. And that one falls for White. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against White. That's good by Mitchell. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Covington. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For three, Edwards. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
He throw good, Mobley. And early on, many rookies are not only getting playing time, Doris, some of them are the focal points of the team's offense.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a growing trend, especially for those teams that are in rebuilding mode. Heck, sometimes even the established teams are getting some big-time stars.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 13. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Azubuike, good.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell against White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
That free throw, no good.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
And he's good on the second. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Pass to Reed. Here's Craig. He has yet to score. And there's the pass to Edwards. And the three off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Mobley. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Azubuike. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Covington. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
Here's Reed, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Edwards, and Covington sends it back. Reed misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for Davion Mitchell.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
White the pass to LeVert. Azubuike is screen on Edwards. Azubuike, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Passes to Reed. Edwards against Covington. Edwards passes to Gobert. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. LeVert the pass to White. To the paint. Takes it out to Covington. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
Covington's got 6.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Torrey Craig. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Conley for the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Conley against White. Mobley a screen on Conley. Here's White. There's the drive. And it's all evened up. He's got 6.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They put up a nice one against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Smart. Scoreless thus far. Bagley the screen. Smart passes to Bagley. It's stolen by Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Christie kicks to Smart. To the middle. Bagley sets a screen for Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Bagley, no good. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. The pass to Randall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
That one misses for Randall. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. No good on the triple.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Now Smart, still without a basket. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Alexander Walker. Handle outside. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Smart on the wing. Over by Conley. Bagley with a screen on Conley. Smart finds Bagley. Clock at 6. Back to Smart. Looking to end the run. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Conley against Christie. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Smart passes to Hendricks. Back to Smart. Screen by Jones. Nice shot by Smart.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
We've got Carter. Troy Brown is out there with Randle. And it's Bassey in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Randle a screen on Smart. Randle outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Randle's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Down low. Left side, Jones. He kicks it to Smart. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Terrific swat. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at McDaniels. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Daniels, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Conley in for Carter. Here's Smart. Bagley with a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Smart's got 5.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Here's Bassett. From deep. Rebounded by Pinson. It's picked off. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. There's Smart. Following the basket by Julius Randle. They grab their own miss. Bagley with the bucket.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Randle, a screen on Smart. Pass to Randle. Here's Bassett. Just 4 to shoot. Up again. Randle on the foul. He's got 11.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Timeout called Cleveland. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Second, the Cavaliers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They get a hand on it. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves. Mitchell against White. Mobley a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Mitchell passes to Reed. Back to Mitchell. Fade away. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Mobley. And here's Azubuike. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gobert the pass to Craig. Mitchell looking it over. And Reed has it in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. Now the pass to LeVert. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Three-pointer, LeVert.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Now Craig. 6 to shoot. Poked away and stolen by White. The dish to Mobley. Covington kicks to LeVert. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Here's LeVert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Edwards against White. They set the pick from downtown. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 10 outside White. Covington with it. 6 points for him. Covington setting the pick for White. Can they get it? And the basket is good. White's got 8 points.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Mitchell against White. For 3, Edwards. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. And that one misses.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
And he sinks the second. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Mitchell. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. LeVert finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range, and the Timberwolves call timing.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match, looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Conley in for Mitchell.
Make some noise.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 5-point game. White against Conley. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to LeVert. Releases. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead. The Timberwolves shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Azubuike.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
It's stolen by Randall. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. You take a look at McDaniels. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you'd better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 5. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Here's Smart, buries it from about 10 feet away. 7 points in the game.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Michael Conley. Smart passes to Bagley.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. And the pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Mobley sets the pick for Smart. Knocked loose. Passes it to Hendricks. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. To the inside. Here's Randall. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Christie kicks to Smart. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And so, Smart nails both of them. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And here is Conley. He's got 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Edwards got 8 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Smart against Conley. Mobley sets the pick for Smart. 13 feet away. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting in the second quarter around 42%. .109 left in the second quarter. Bagley against Randall. Plays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Bagley sends a screen for Smart to the middle. Bagley, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Conley against Smart. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now here's Smart. He's got 9. Mobley has screen on Conley. Here's Smart. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Julius Randle.